Texas lawmakers gaveled in this morning to start the special session. We have team coverage. Let's begin with political reporter Ashley Godot. Ashley, the chambers had different agendas today.
Yeah, Mike, it was again a tale of two chambers here at the Capitol, with the House and Senate taking different approaches to the first day. Speaker of the House Joe Straus gaveled in the House of Representatives, and they met for just under an hour. The House took no action, but the sunset legislation to keep the medical board operating was referred to the State Affairs Committee. The committee will hold a hearing on the bill tomorrow. Meanwhile, in the Senate, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and the Republican senators wasted no time trying to move legislation forward. Despite attempts by the Democrats to slow things down, senators voted to suspend 3 rules that allowed the Business and Commerce Committee to meet today to discuss the sunset bill without giving the public any notice.
The elephant in the room is that obviously the Lieutenant Governor and others want to rush these bills like this one so that then it can free up the governor to forward to us, put on the call, the other 19 bills.
Now, when the senators came back in from their recess, Patrick did not call for a vote on the sunset bills. Senator Jose Rodriguez, who chairs the Senate Democratic Caucus, says that's because Patrick would need votes from 5 Democrats to suspend the rules and vote today, and he did not have those votes. But when senators return tomorrow, Patrick will likely call the sunset bills up for a vote. Now, keep in mind, Governor Greg Abbott intentionally put one item on the special session call, so lawmakers can only vote on bills related to the sunset legislation. Once it passes in both chambers, he will issue another call with the other items he wants passed. And people from across the state came to the Capitol today to protest several of those items. My colleague Christy Millward is live outside the Capitol with a look at today's rallies. Christy.
Ashley, the big issues here today, the bathroom bill and SB 4, or the ban against so-called sanctuary cities. So as lawmakers got back to work, people wanted to make sure they're listening to what they have to say. With the hit of a gavel, the 85th legislative special session comes to order, but it's outside the chambers where a lot of the action took place Tuesday. From a resistance choir, Texas Ledge, don't you want to go home? To a silent protest against the bathroom bill.
I can't stand by and idly watch as my trans brothers and sisters are discriminated against.
Members of the Mexican-American Legislative Caucus and other Democrats also speaking against not only the bathroom legislation, but also the ban on so-called sanctuary cities that passed in the regular session.
So far, just because we're talking about discriminatory legislation, such as sanctuary cities, we've lost $66 million in bookings, 38,000 room nights that have canceled as a result of passing bills like sanctuary cities.
Outside, hey, ho, ho! Hate has got to go! The One Texas resistance rally against any discriminatory legislation.
We're fighting for our rights.
Emily Fletty says she wants lawmakers to hear what she has to say.
We're focused on the wrong things. We need to be focused on putting money into health care and classrooms, and instead we're wasting our time on a discrimination bill.
It's our future, and if we don't do anything to change it, then we'll have to live in it.
While they all protest, the only thing lawmakers can discuss now is the sunset bill. Representative Larry Gonzalez filed the bill in the House.
One, my focus is just on the sunset bill. We'll look at the other bills that are on the call as they come up.
Austin Representative Celia Israel says she thinks the Texas taxpayer money shouldn't be spent on passing social issues like SB 4 or the bathroom bill.
Let's take care of the sunset bill and let's go home.
A request that will now be in the hands of lawmakers. And the special session will continue tomorrow. Representative Israel encourages everyone to call their lawmakers in the next 30 days and let their voices be heard. Live at the Capitol, Christy Millward, KVUE News.